Hey folks, it's Sunday again, and it's time for another reminder of what you need to be doing this week. Let me start before I share my screen by saying that you did a great job as teams on your project concept papers. Great information on the companies, great information on the settings, and great information on why HR should have been involved. So I'm excited about the projects. If you continue along the same path and do what I've asked you to do, then based on what you gave me in the concept, the projects are going to be great, and I'm looking forward to seeing them. At this point, let me share my screen, and let's go to our PowerPoint here for week number 13, starting on Sunday, April the 11th, going through Saturday, April the 17th. To finish up from last week, as always, the reading of the posts on Discussion 11 dealing with unions and labor issues. It's been a really interesting discussion with lots of great ideas on what to do to set a setting where employees don't see the need for a union, so that when a union representative comes in and says, hey, have you thought about a union, this is what you could do, your employees say, we're already getting that. Go spend your time somewhere else. Finish reading those discussion posts. Try to avoid making any new posts on Sunday. Just read what's already out there from Saturday and previous. Second thing, continue working on your project. Start really getting into the research and building that PowerPoint. I think there's already a video out there about how to create the output that I'm looking for, but I'm thinking about another PowerPoint or another video that I did a few semesters ago where I used this real cool light board where I can write on the board and you can actually see it. That I may go back and review, and I might put that out there to kind of talk through the process again, but with some graphics up there about what it should look like. For those of you who are visual learners, being able to see me right on the board might make more sense. For this week, new things in the week 13 content folder. First thing to consider is that you need to participate, or at least you should really give strong consideration to participating in one of our 3 bonus video calls. They're going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8 o'clock every night, Atlanta, New York time. Some of you who are West Coast or who are overseas will have a difficult time doing that. But in your teams, get together and see if you can make sure that at least one person from your team is on each of the calls, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, somebody different each night. But we're going to talk about the project on those video calls, and I may share different concepts of the project depending on questions that are asked. So if you've got somebody on Monday and you've got somebody on Tuesday and you've got somebody on Wednesday, 3 different people have heard the conversation and have picked up on questions maybe that were asked on Tuesday that weren't asked on Monday. But 8 o'clock every night, maybe 45 minutes to an hour, like the last couple of calls. And each day there'll be a convenient announcement on the homepage with a link that you can click on from the homepage to join the team's call, so you don't have to worry about that. Again, there's bonus points if you are able to participate and want to participate, but it's good information even if you don't need the bonus points. At this point, I don't think anybody in the class needs the bonus points because you're squarely in the middle of whatever grading range you're in, and a point here and there probably doesn't make a big difference. But good information, and it's a chance for you to interact with other students outside your teams and to interact with me a little bit. Also new for this week, still links in the week 13 content folder. You want to begin thinking about legal and regulatory and what HR's role is in dealing with legal issues and regulations from outside the organization. Look over the overview and read the articles that I think it's team number 2 has presented for your consideration, and then start posting to discussion 12. Again, if you're part of the lead team, just post a discussion that says I'm on the lead team, and then just watch for a day or 2. If you're not on the lead team, get in your first post Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. Lead team members post something as a response by Tuesday if you want to get the full credit there. So start doing those things. Overview here, if you're in team number 2, I just said the wrong thing on the comments above that. If you're in team 2, your leadership week ended ends today actually. So sometime this week, make sure that you submit your team 2 or lead to Dropbox. You folks, team lead to Dropbox. Team number 3, be active in your discussion board this week about legal and regulatory. And be thinking about how you're going to put together your team lead for Dropbox for next week. And if you are in team number 4, make sure that I have got your materials. You guys know your topics ahead of time and you're on the ball researching this stuff. As of the time that I'm recording this, you may have already sent in your materials. If that's fine, just ignore this If not, by Wednesday night. Remember, that's the full credit for the assignment. So that's what's going on. Nothing really new this week except for the phone calls Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I hope that you will try to be a part of those things. Some of you I haven't seen all semester. I'm sure it's because of the time differences and whatnot, but boy, it'd be great for me to be able to see each of you and see your face at least once every semester. One last thing related to those calls. You don't have to open up your mic, but I sure would like it if you would share your video. At some point during the call, I'd like to get each one of you to appear on the screen by saying something so that we can get an idea of what you look like. That's it for now. I'm going to stop the recording and I'll come back next week to talk about week 14, but let's just keep doing what we're doing and continue doing it at the level of quality that you're doing it. I'm enjoying the class. I hope that you are too. Bye for now.